what you hope for is that there are enough good things that happen to make up for the bad thing, right? Like there's going to be a crash, it's going to be terrible, and it's going to be because of deregulation, and Trump and his family are all going to get rich from it, but there's an opportunity for you to get rich as well, and so here with this stock, my wife and I own some shares of Joby, and that stock went up. This was this little post we put up. Being wealthy doesn't mean Gucci; it means options, and this is really reflective of how I feel about wealth. I don't really care much about money because all money is a bunch of worthless little green pieces of paper that that you use anyway because of inflation and all that stuff. Money, but having financial security matters because when you have options, you feel better about life, right? Like what causes the sadness and depression? If you look at most studies in therapy and psychology, is sadness and depression is pretty much caused when you feel trapped, when you don't feel like you have options. So building wealth and making sure your financial security is not optional is essential for anybody that wants to be happy in this world. If you want to make yourself super sad, just put yourself in a cage where you have no choice but to do what somebody else tells you to do. Like if you ever want to really ruin your life and make yourself miserable, just find a cage and put yourself in it and minimize the options you have for yourself. So that's what wealth does. Now, this is something I posted because I was kind of warning people that there are these scammers using Kendra G's name to go and take people's Facebook pages. That happened to a friend of mine in Atlanta. He lost a quarter. Him and his wife lost a quarter million followers. I lost 1.2 million followers because of that. Fortunately we have enough pages and we have enough followers in other places that we're still fine, but 1.2 million was still a lot to lose for almost anybody. But so maybe we have like 1.8 now or something. I have no idea. This is something that I shared because I was thinking about Black culture, and I think that there's an important cultural conversation that African Americans have to have in terms of just who the hell we are. I don't know if we know who we are. I really don't. And I was thinking about culture. I wrote that book, The Ten Commandments of Black Economic Power, and the book is all about culture. One of the things I've concluded about culture is that culture can be created in a vacuum. It can be created in a certain space. If you are the father and the mother of a household, you get an opportunity to shape the culture of that household. And the mistake that's made on a regular basis is we think culture is related to the crap that we hear on the radio, or we think culture is whatever somebody puts on TV. And so, if white people, Jewish people who are controlling what you hear on the radio, they're controlling what you see on TV, then effectively they're controlling and shaping your culture. And as we all know, a lot of that culture is not healthy. So, I think that being conscious about culture and saying, I'm going to create the culture that I want to see in my community is something that we have the right to do. And it's not just something that we have the right to do, it's something that we must do. We must absolutely do this. We have to do it. If we care about the kids. Anybody, give me a yes if you care about the babies. Give me a yes if Black children matter for you. Give me a yes if you truly understand what it means to say Black lives matter, that Black children matter, Black women matter, Black men matter, Black families matter, Black wealth matters, Black people matter, right? If you really believe that, then you're not going to let somebody else shape your culture. Look up culture and what culture is. Culture is the shared way of life. I'm looking at a definition here. The shared way of life of a group of people. The values. What are your values? What do you value?